Let's stay with that story as we are joined now by Dr. Hassan Oluwafemi Jimo, President, Association of Resident Doctors, Lagos University Teaching Hospital. Dr. Hassan, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I wonder how you are receiving the Minister of Health, Dr. Osage Hanire, expects you resident doctors to resume work on Friday, as well as take up the responsibilities and demands, rather, with the state government.
Thank you for having me on your show. It's unfortunate that the Minister of Health said what he said. When most Nigerians expect that they will start addressing the issues that are raised by the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, which culminated into the strike action that we are currently on. Instead of federal government to do that, they are rather pushing the blame on the states. We know that the memorandum of action was signed by the federal government. So it's surprising that federal government is now pushing it to the states. The issues are well known to all Nigerians. Talking about the fact that there's a lot of decadence in the health sector. Our members are overworked because employment has not been done for over 2 years in most teaching hospitals in the country. The hazard allowance has not been reviewed. As at the last time we went on strike, hazard allowance was 5,000 naira. As we speak now, it's still the same thing. To now talk about the circular that emanated from the Federal Ministry of Health, removing house officer from the scheme of service. The death in service benefits that are supposed to be paid to our members who died of COVID-19 infection are yet to be paid to their next of kin. The federal government cannot be pushing those issues to the states because they are not in the purview of the states to address.
So in all of this, does the states or do the states have any role to play?
Yes, of course, because we have some teaching hospitals that are under the management of the state government. Of course, we have residents in those hospitals, so their issue, of course, will be addressed by the state. But we know that most teaching hospitals are under the federal government of Nigeria. So it's unfortunate that federal government will be pushing the issue to the states. This is not acceptable at all. That's to show that they are not ready to solve the problem. So it's unfortunate. But of course, we will continue what we are doing to ensure that they do the needful as soon as possible.
It's indeed very unfortunate because many lives, I'm sure, would feel the impact of this nationwide strike. Maybe just one final question, Dr. Hassan. I understand Nigeria is losing medical practitioners as a lot of you doctors have relocated outside the country. What should the government be doing differently to hold on to our brainiest doctors and medical practitioners?
Well, I think it's clear now. Nigerians can understand the reason why most doctors are leaving the country, because their welfare are not taken care of. Imagine a doctor that has not been paid for 6 months. You will definitely look for a way out. So, I think it's clear to Nigerians to understand the reason why an average doctor will want to leave the country. The welfare is zero, and it's unfortunate that the government is in denial, has not really understood that there's a need to step in and prevent the brain drain that is affecting the country as at now.
It's indeed a very sad situation. We hope that the federal and state government and, of course, the resident doctors can come together and reach a compromise as regards to this nationwide strike. We'd like to thank you most kindly, Dr. Hassan Oluwafemi Jimo, President, Association of Resident Doctors, Lagos University Teaching Hospital.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on your show.